What happened last time?
Still some poop somewhere else. I don't know.
We got the timetable.
You do have the timetable, yes, you do indeed have that. But obviously the timetable isn't 100% accurate given the events that unfolded.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah,
We started
that-
day 0 at the training grounds. We met, what was his name? I think he's the Seeker Captain, Roderick?
Blair.
Blair, okay. I've written down somewhere, I'm not looking at my notes for that. He showed up and talked about the different 5 bosses? I can't call them bosses.
The bosses is an apt description for us. In game, it was just like the 5 different targets, I would imagine.
Yeah, targets, there we go. And then Slayer Captain Gradia showed up.
Yeah, fun guy.
Oriana offered to spar her. That didn't go too well.
I
we
discovered
eventually
that
got-
the weapons are extra heavy because one fucking impaled me.
Slayer Captain Goradia did slam Anushka in the back as well.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking center flying.
The damage results are important, but keep in mind why he's doing the things he's doing. I think that's probably the more important part of the recap.
Mm-hmm.
Silence, nice.
I'm trying to think of how to word it. Gradia showed up and was like, "Do you have permission?" And then her name's
Basically,
Abigail, right?
yeah. Basically,
Abigail was
he
like,
was asking,
"I invited
why
them."
are you here? Abigail, or we point to Abigail. She says, it's kind of supposed to be fine. But then he hits us with, okay, you can stay if you can hit me. Abigail does a smart thing of taking a step back. Oriana does the dumb thing of taking a step forward.
Yeah, and we see our entrails.
Oriana gets her shit rocked, and
I
Gradia
heal it back
eventually-
up.
I believe it was Gradia took a look around and then decided, "All right, you can stay."
After some charisma saves, this information will be relevant later.
I don't have anything else written for day 0, so going on to day 1, we started back at the training grounds again, where most of us were. I just have it written down where most of us were just training.
Seems accurate.
Sajar started his project at the Lapis Lock. Oriana went to the
Locket.
cradle to try and find Benji, where.
Sorry, it's Locket.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what?
He is correct.
The Lapis Locket.
I don't know how I missed that every single time. Whoops. But Oriana went to the cradle to try and find Benji, where she was met by, I believe it was Benji's sister, who was also looking for him. Later in the afternoon, we kind of all split off. Silas meets up with Sajar. Redain spends the afternoon using sending to message people. Alessander speaks with the Silversworn's noble employer. Anushka starts making whisper rounds, which we'll get back to later.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Oriana continues her hunt for Benji and ends up at the Jet Ridge, where you didn't find anything, right? When you went, you talked to the one guy, and he was like, "Nah, I didn't see any kids."
Basically. I looked around I just looked around and talked to a few people and didn't really get anywhere. But she was just like, I know he was here, I just don't know how to approach the situation.
Deep put on an awesome show with Kebab and Zal. And then we kind of moved on into the evening, forgot about Anushka, but then came back, and the room was covered in writing.
Abyssal writing.
Yeah, right, it was Abyssal. I was trying to remember what it was. Long story short...
No, I think Tolis told us it might have been Abyssal, but besides, I don't think any of us knew.
Yeah, I think
No,
they
none of
worked
us
out
know
it was
Abyssal.
like it was like coordinates,
that?
I think, to a specific area.
Lambert was the one that told you it was Abyssal. Tolis was the one that told you the translation.
Right.
Right. Yeah, it was like Kirsty said, it was like a location, like a geographical location, and then like guiding.
Yeah, like directions to it, right? Yeah, like left here at the big boulder that looks like Jesus or something, you know.
Jesus is a saint in the world, so that is applicable. Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Oh yes,
It's
that
also
would be him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, Jesus is a saint of Zolgar Fenazar. He's a saint of calamities. So that's why every time someone in game says Jesus Christ, everyone could go, "You're right. He must have had a hand in this, the bastard."
I love that.
So yeah, Jesus Christ is canon. Yeah.
I feel like you've told me
my
that before,
God.
actually, 'cause that sounds familiar.
I'm pretty sure I put it into play in like one of the colonial campaigns because everyone kept saying Jesus, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna make it canon.
Alright, Jesus is canon now.
Jesus Christ is canon, yeah.
But is he a superstar?
I guess that means the cross would be a canon symbol in the setting because if you wear the cross, that means you're bringing calamity to someone, like a crusader
Damn.
would. Huh. Thanks, pass me. Appreciate it. Moving on though.
Yeah, where were we? I think it was 5 rounds you made that were attached to
In
different
total.
people.
There was
Yeah.
one that was just a regular whisper round, and then 4 that was
Right.
connected to quote unquote people. I mean, 2 of them, I don't know. They were just there. But
I mean, it's nothing you won't miss.
just the empty void in
You
my
can't
heart.
miss.
I love how like smooth that scene was for the tragedy it was. It's just like pluck string 1. Yeah, we're doing all right. Pluck another string. Yeah, we're doing all right. Pluck 2 strings. All right, there go
Wow,
your
now you
parents.
fucked up.
Oriana gets overly confident.
There go your parents. It's okay.
Thanks, Oriana.
It's okay.
You don't know what you're missing. It's overrated. Trust me.
Parents are overrated. Don't worry
Trust
about
the
it.
person whose only closest form of parental figure is trying to possess her. But that's not important at this
That's
exact
crazy,
second.
man. That's wild.
After that, Dane discovers what seems to be Anushka's Felgod, I believe we discovered, which was just kind of watching and was forcefully pushing Redane out of her head.
In a very dramatic manner.
Good times.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying
The
something.
man has style. The man has style.
Mhm.
Anyways. Continue on
This
from
is
there.
kind of where my notes start getting thin.
It's okay.
Where-
There was one last thing that Amber. This is more out again because none of us caught it. Amber did hug Anushka, which was cute. But there was something else that was happening at that exact second. That she was
Right.
stealthing.
Jeez.
She took the exhaustion away. Or not exhaustion.
Not from
No,
Agnes
fear.
here, no.
Yeah.
Which is a wild concept, but she could just steal esoteric ideas. Which is
Yeah, and then
wild,
she had to
but...
she put on a hell of a deception performance when
Yeah.
she was hanging out with you guys the rest of the night.
Oh, God.
That's the interesting thing, right? She knows it's not her. She knows it's not
But they're
gonna
still...
stay with her, but it still has its effect on her.
Yeah. It's like being magically frightened. It's just like,
Bingo.
afterwards, you're just like, this is fine. Like, I shouldn't have been this afraid, but also, like, Christ alive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyways. After that, day 2, very nice, satisfying block to look at in the morning of just everyone goes training. That one was pretty simple. We did a similar thing as the previous day with the training where Gladia basically grabbed the 2 best and then had them spar, and then whoever was the worst of those 2, he also trained.
Well, the first day he grabbed the worst of you, I think.
Oh, he grabbed the worst of you. Oh.
The first day he grabbed the worst of you, yeah.
Did he?
And yet somehow Deet managed to win in both those scenarios. Fucking lucky bastard.
Did he grab the best of you?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah. Oh! Fun previous night thing after the Amber and Anushka and everything. Renee and Oriana had, like, kind of a moment of something funny in the form of Redain sneezing. Turns out he sneezes like a girl. Oriana didn't say anything, just handed him a napkin.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but as oh right, that did change. As a side note, she did mention to him like, "Fuck, Benji, Jesus, what do I do here?" In a mild drunken stupor. So Redain didn't end up actually going to training. I forgot about this. He went instead to do his own investigation, including talking to like a little kid that was like kind of knows the area, but was also like a thief, roguish sort.
That was not a little kid. That was not a little kid. I couldn't
remember. He goes and talks to that guy.
The pickpocket?
Yeah. That's pickpocket. Gathers information, ends up stealing from the pickpocket to get the money back for the old lady, which was fun. You
guys call her old. She's like maybe early mid 40s. Like you guys
for
call
the
her
twins,
old.
That's grandma age.
Yeah, I mean for the twins, I feel like the metric's a bit unfair because you also have people that are immortal living in the twins, skewing the metric.
Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. Old is 372. What? Anyways, he ends up gathering information, including that there was a back entrance to the jet ridge, as well as like a cellar entrance, which was interesting. He ends up dipping. Most of us end up going to go and meet the Free Marchers, which then more ends up with us ditching, or not ditching the Free Marchers, because we do get them to come along with us, but we're gonna go try and save Benji. As a side note to that, just before that, I believe it was Silas, Deet, Anushka?
Mm-hmm.
They were out doing their own things, such as
Oh,
mostly shopping.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying not to get Deet arrested, you mean?
Oh, yeah, great time. One of you was being responsible for shopping. Another one was hustling. In Deet's defense, Deet did get some gold. Like a decent chunk of gold. Downside, they did get caught. Yeah, so
Silas
that
is the only one I have to worry about.
No. But luckily they had friends in the form of Silas and Anushka to fake jumping them, and that's when the guards are just like, what the fuck is going on? Why are you guys here anyways? And it's like, wait, we have papers with the Secret Society. They're like, okay, this is out of our league. We don't give a fuck anymore. Just give us back like what you took from the merchants, I think was effectively what it was. So I think she ended up with like 20 gold in total that she got from the whole thing.
Yeah.
30, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was 59 total, 29 given back, 30 capped.
Okay.
So like still a decent chunk of change.
You kept half your day's work.
Yeah. From there, we ended up going to the jet ridge with most of us. Then we bumped into the rest on the way there because narrative.
Hey, I didn't know you guys walked down this path.
Whoa, that's crazy. Hey, you wanna go save an orphan?
There's the narrative implications of you saying that. Go save an orphan, huh?
Anyways, don't worry about that. We're getting there. I'm trying to get there a little speedy.
There.
We did interact with the Free Marchers a bit. We did get like kind of tastes of their personalities. One being a very horny bard. Another one being a rogue.
He's not a bard.
He's a gunslinger.
The only stories he tells are those of his own.
God, he acts like a bard though.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. There's a rogue who's very mousy, a literal giant blue woman who is not mousy. She just doesn't talk.
Giant blue woman.
Yeah. And
driving the plot of Avatar.
And then, of course, the Tinkerer we already met, which is Shavir is the charmer, Lonan is the rogue. I can't remember how to say Lonan. Thank you. Tyrfka. Hey.
Tyr, Tyr. Keep that in mind because that is a deity in the Forgotten Realms.
Yeah.
Tyrfka. To be fair, Tyr is a term, like a word in general. I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, and most importantly, pork chop.
Pork chop.
You guys did meet. You guys did meet Captain Thormont and Captain Blair.
I think the only thing we heard from Captain Blair was fucking adventurers.
Yep. I mean, is she wrong?
Nope. Anyways. We go to Jet Ridge. Some disguises into trying to be sort of sneaky. We're also a squad of like 12 people, so the sneakies of 12 very notable people, mind you. Go to the back of the Jet Ridge, crack the door, go inside, look around, and find. I couldn't. Did we go through the door or through the cellar?
Cellar.
Cellar. Rewind. Crack the cellar, go down, check some stuff. Renane ends up finding a kind of secret entrance kind of dealio. Go in there. Turns out it's like just like kind of an underground hideout with a handful of rooms. 3 of them seem to have been occupied. One of them seems rather untouched. We hear in a different room. Oh, one important fact. Silas stays outside to guard and be a lookout. This will be relevant later. Anyways, downstairs, we hear chopping from a kitchen. Being the badass that he is, Alexander just gets in there, has a gun to the back of the guy's, to his back, before he even knows what's happening. We basically ask, hey, where's the kid? Points us towards a different room. And we say, alright, good night. Poof! Knock him unconscious. Go to the other room, hear this strange noise that we can't exactly pin down. Kick the door in. Turns out he's playing with a toy. Benji's just there, just chilling in the middle of the room, totally calm. Probably a tiny bit freaked out that I kicked in the door. Renee talks to him with magic. And it's like, whoa, you can talk to him in my head? That's weird. Anyways. And it's about this point where we're just like, hey, Benji, what's up? What happened? We kick back to Silas, who is then talking to their good friend Travis, who they have never met in their life. But, you know, magic's a fun thing. They end up going to a bistro nearby and just chatting. Travis basically asking like, hey, I know Oriana, you know Oriana, what a weird coincidence. Hey, anything up with Oriana lately? Just trying to like feel out the territory. He ends up saying, hey, if Oriana wants to talk, do this weird specific thing that I'm 99% confident he just made up on the fly, which was like put like a green bandana or something on like one of the roof tiles of the Jet Ridge.
Yeah, that was planned. That was planned, yeah. It was planned 1 second before he said it.
You know what?
Every plan is a planned plan when you are good at bullshitting.
Even if you made it up on the spot, it's still a plan that was made before you said.
Yes.
So
we get Benji, who talks about cutting back to the other group. We get Benji, who ends up talking about how some nice person just showed up as he was like scouting out the Jet Ridge. It was like, hey, you should go over there. He's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It just heads on downstairs. It's like his good friend. And then we go upstairs, see Silas isn't there, look around for Silas. Silas just kind of appears. We're just like, what the fuck happened? It's like, oh, I bumped into a good friend. Huh. Friend. You
got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Literally.
Not of your own volition.
Oh yeah, there's a theme song for Oriana. You can play Randy Newman's "You Got a Friend in Me."
You got a friend in my head. Get it out. Anyways. Silas tells us the information Travis said of just like, hey, if you want to talk, meet up here. Or not meet up here, but leave a signal. We do such. They immediately get a signal from Travis saying, hey, meet us at that bistro we were just at. It's like, alright, cool, that's not suspicious. The Free Marchers, before this, end up taking their leave. Oriana pays for their drinks, which she pays way too fucking much. But to be fair, she's kind of in a panic.
They'll see you guys at the Cold Night Commons.
Ew. We send Alexander with Benji just to make sure nothing bad happens. We assume nothing bad's gonna happen, but at this rate, Oriana's paranoid. Which ends up being a very good explanation of why Alexander's not in the scene right now. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but if he did, he's smart. We go into the bistro. Oriana has about enough time to say, oh, hi, Travis, before something terrible happens.
I did not betray you!
I'm so glad you caught that.
I did not betray you!
That,
hi, Travis!
in reverse. Yeah.
I'm gonna edit that later.
There's so many as we're going through, I realized how many memes are baked into Oriana's thing. There's like the we trade.
It's Morgan time.
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Travis. There's a lot of memes. That's not intentional at all. I just find them very coincidentally interesting, if I'm being honest. I guess that just shows how prolific memes are. Yeah, I don't know.
God.
So yeah, you met Travis.
Yeah. Very, very quickly. I think Sajar. Sajar just fucking blasted Oriana with like, I think a dozen magic missiles.
Is that a dozen or 14? Something like that.
12.
12.
Oh, a dozen. But not a baker's.
Unfortunately. Which, something interesting happens there. She ends up using Deflect Missile to deflect some of that damage. Deflect Missile probably shouldn't have worked in this instance. Thinking
There is
about
one
it.
subclass that can do that.
Yeah, Oriana's not that one, so that makes it more terrifying.
That's crazy, man. That's wild.
That's fucking insane.
Path of the JoJo.
Path of the JoJo. Path of the fucking cat.
Path of the Stan.
Path of the Stan.
Yes.
I want to be Joseph Joestar. Or not Joseph. No, I want to be Joseph. Joseph's the best one. Anyways.
Doesn't he die?
Sorry about it.
No.
That's for JoJo's, if I'm being honest. They're all dumb as shit.
He doesn't die, but you don't care about the story, so I'm not going to explain it to you.
Okay.
Anyway.
I have a gif of what will happen if you get possessed again.
Oh my god, what is it?
There you go. Your friends will come save you. Your friends will come save you.
Get you a homie that will beat your ass if you're possessed.
Yeah. And you know Verdane is the guy on the left, because that's the one that was drinking wine and then went to join in.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna finish my lunch first, and then we get this. Like, they got it handled, but I could get in on this. Anyways. After that, Oriana does have a vision of, Scavola. Just, like, saying basically, like, oh, okay. There's some fight left in me. Fine. Have your little conversation. Figure that out. And then Oriana just kind of snaps to attention. Or not attention. Well, snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Immediately fucking chucks that mask. Which then I have to do another charisma save, and I rolled really fucking lucky. Oh god.
Sans left.
Yeah. And Travis is just like, yeah, that doesn't exactly get easier, but it's not any decimation protocol. It's like, oh god, don't remind me about that. And that's kind of just where we left off.
Yeah. Anyone else have anything they want to add?
Yeah, just a lot of shit coming to head. Where's my
I think that's pretty much it covered, I think.
It was like a lot of like lull periods and then high spikes of like tension. It's like yeah, we're chilling, we're training. Captain Garage shows up. Ah shit. Alright, we're chilling again. Lost my parents' memory. Yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, we're chilling. There's someone inside me. Crawling in my
And not in that way. Not that way. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I have to
Alright, it's been 2 seconds.
Yep. Starts losing lives now.
Yeah. 1 hit point for every second.
Travis,
think
you got
that's fair.
anything to add?
Silence.
Nina, do you have anything to add?
Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah, I think it's pretty
I don't
much.
think we missed
covered in my
anything.
notes. I do have the quote from last session. Hag energy. Hashtag. Which I do enjoy. I'm definitely going to use in like casual conversation now.
I don't even remember when that got dropped. If I'm being honest, I don't remember.
Yeah, I've just got it like quoted. I think it's like looking for. I think it's like to do with Oriana. I think.
Why would that be what triggers it?
I've just got looking for Oriana. One of the guys is hag energy.
Hashtag hag.
Oh. I guess like kidnapping children is what brought it on. Hag energy. Is that what
Maybe?
it was?
I couldn't tell you.
I do
Okay.
not remember either.
Yeah.
Well, that's...
Oh, apparently something up with Amber as well. I remember that. That's written down.
Yes, because
I don't know what you guys are talking
missing.
about.
For like day
Yeah,
one,
she was
she was
covered in
gone
mud.
almost
Also,
the entire
what was-
time and showed up in covered in mud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
What was that thing that she was going to spell to Anushka about? Because I completely forgotten what it was. It was something about the diamonds, right?
She already spelled that to you guys.
Yeah, she
No, she
still
said
listed.
she'd tell Anushka separately.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember. Yeah, you haven't brought that up yet.
Yeah.
That's
Mostly
a
because I
Fuji
forgot what it
problem.
was, and I was trying to like subtly try to remember what it is, but I've given up. But
Yeah, the
But
easiest
yeah.
way is just like, fuck subtlety. I'm just gonna ask, hey, what's up?
Yeah, hey, what were you going to tell me that I completely forgot about?
Hashtag tag in.
Don't worry
I
about
mean,
it.
it worked for Oriana getting Amber to talk about shit. I'm just like, hey, so what's up, Anushka or something else? It's like, well, it's something else. That's something we forgot to mention. Well, I guess we kind of mentioned it. The stealing of essences and esoteric shit.
Yeah.
Amber just kind of does that, and then Gradia kind of hints at, not hints, he straight up says, yeah, you might want to have your friends steal your exhaustion. And it's like, yeah, that's that.
Well, she did it once to you,
Hmm.
and then you decided to train with Captain Gonadia, and then he's like, you might need it after we're done.
It'll be fine, she says, exhausted.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, Amber was like, nah, this fucking sucks. No.
You don't get the
Something along
choice.
the lines of like, is this how you feel all the time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No wonder you're so angry.
Yeah, it's like that,
Yeah.
right?